Welcome back to Emblem Hunter. We're going to be doing the 5-part chapter, Daybreaks. And it gets tall. Is that it? Or, wait, there's more. It seems that Prince Raisin was able to escape Duke Tanas's villa and make his way safely to Serene's forest. However, we have word that Tanas's men have entered the forest in hopes of recapturing the prince. We've not a moment to waste. Oh, please, oh King of Hawks, reach your mighty talons, strike down these wretched humans, and rescue Prince Raisin. I implore you, your majesty, take wing at once. Why is Naysala not here? His Highness must not be seen in here at this time. What's going on, you old buzzard? King Kilvis and the White Prince is the White Prince's friend, and isn't he? Well, how do I put this? It's all very complicated. I care not for excuses. If anything happens to Raisin, blood will be spilled. Oh no, please, there's no cause for worry. Duke Tanas treats works of art with delicacy and so extreme that it could be so extreme that it could best be called abnormal. He would never let any harm befall Prince Raisin. He can't even bring himself to touch him. The king himself told me so. That is the only reason why he accepted this proposal. Proposal? What I mean is... Hold it. You crows set the prince up. Set up? Set up? Oh, no. Well, not exactly, please don't hurt me. So that's the truth of it, eh? Naysala and treated Raisin like a piece of merchandise and sold him to a human? Yeah. No, that's not the one. The only one who referred to him as merchandise was Duke Tanas. We'd never... It doesn't matter. Claiming ignorance does not grant you innocence. You treated Raisin like a trinket in a public market. Oh dear. If Raisin hadn't escaped on his own, perhaps the Crow King would have rescued him when things cooled down. Regardless, Raisin trusted in his friend and followed him into a trap, and they saw a spit on that friendship. That I cannot forgive. Your assessment of this old bird is correct. I am a worm, nothing more. But please, I beg you, temper your outrage, let it cool. You're unbelievable. Oh, what? What is it with you crows anyways? Everything you do is so dirty and deceptive. We never understand why. We'll never understand your ways. You hear me, Grey Wings? I hear you well, young hawk, but our nation has its own issues. Please, this is not the time to yell at a tired old man. You're sorry to Prince Race inside. Once he's safe, you can punish me in any way you see fit. Tear me limb from limb if you wish. But go, please, go to Racing, I beg of you. This begging is unseemly and unwanted. We would rescue Racing regardless of this pathetic show of tears. Return to Kilvis and report these events to your accursed king. Tell him that when this is over, King Debarn of Fenix will pay him a visit. Yes, your highness. Sigh. I know he deserves it, but I still feel bad for badgering that old coot. Your Majesty, what will we do? Who now? Bulky, use your ears to pick out the sounds of racing swings. Then tell me the direction and from where it comes from. At once. Janaf, use your eyes to peer between the trees and find me a road. You got it, human scum. If you think to repay that night that night from 20 years ago, you'll get no quarter from me. Is that you, Usorn? You're up early? Actually, I'm always awake at this time. Really? Yeah, you're the one who's up earlier than normal. I wanted to finish our mission today. I think my nervous energy woke me up. I understand. The last 2 days spent searching Serene's forest for that heron has been frustrating and fruitless. I'm sure he's in there somewhere, but I agree. And Duke Tanas's men are still hunting away. They must think the heron's there as well. The only place left is the heart of the forest. That's where we should go today. With luck, we may finally locate our target. I get the feeling it's going to be a long day. Battle reports. Let's see, do I have any supports I want? Okay, so Oscar, Kieran. Oscar. Hey, Kieran, still hanging in there, huh? You can't. I can't take any. I can't take it anymore. Come back and rejoin the proud knighthood of the Crimean Knights. This is sudden. As a former Crimean Knight, you surely have some sense of loyalty. What say you? Rejoin for our king and country? The homeland is in danger, and anyone who used to be a Crimean Knight should be coming to rush to her aid. You have a point, and I'm glad I'm able to help rebuild the homeland, but even if it is as a mercenary, I'm not here to make you glad. I'm here to convince you to be a knight again. You're not fulfilling your allegiance to sweet Crimea, and by being a mercenary, how can you sleep at night? I love Crimea, but I'm happy here. I want to serve like as a member of the Grail Mercenaries forever. Darn, why? That's what draws you guys to such a life. What could make the mercenary life so appealing, that you would sell your loyalty to our glorious homeland, Crimea? Ugh. Could it be that nice fat salary? That's it. I remember you saying that you needed money. Oh, loose lips sink ships. If I wanted money, I would have stayed with the Crimean Royal Knights. I only get about half of that now. What? What in the... Wake up, man! Can't you see you're being duped? Honor, fortune, glory, it could all be yours! I doubt it. I say, you're hopeless. Who's hopeless? Alright. Let's see who we can pop. We can pop Oscar. HP. Just HP. We could pop Kieran. Nice. Give a level to Jill. We're likely going to be getting into promotions sometime this chapter. During this 5-part chapter. Nice. Ooh, more strength. And we're gonna double level on some level on Rolf. Nice. Do I have guard? Chance base not to receive a counterattack. Oh, shit. Vanderag, a priest from Duke Tanas's villa, insists on speaking with you. Yes? What is it? Master Mercenary. It is my understanding that you pursue Duke Tanas. I hear you're searching Serene's forest in hopes of capturing it. And if I am, Duke Tanas's property borders the forest. He knows the layout He knows as much about its layout. For quite some time now, he's been sending men into the forest to look for any herons who might still be alive there. I see. So what you're saying that his troops know the forest well. I too have been taken into the forest. What? Why would you take... You? Why would I take a priest? He thought that herons would come... What? He thought herons would make themselves known if a priest called to them. He also takes dozens of chaste maidens, chasties, whatever that word is pronounced, maidens, and tried to have them call for the herons as well. But he didn't find any, did he? No, and yet, this time, the joy he expresses after paying such an exorbitant price for the Serene's Royal was apparent. It was not natural. The Duke has gone mad. To think that he would dare defy the Apostle, well, he is damned. And you stand here. You're going to tell me what you remember about the forest, even though it means betraying Duke Tanas, right? You read me well. To begin with the heart of the forest. First was divided into 3 large sections, maybe more. In the nearly colorless and difficult to see far. The muddy floor pulled at our feet, and progression was slow. Many of the soldiers around me were afraid that they didn't bring enough supplies. They said that a person would need them if he got lost, because getting out again would be no easy task. What can you tell me about Duke Tanas's forces? Let's see. There were a lot of them. He had soldiers of every type. And it was said that his mounted units and magic users were especially powerful. But at the very least, you should be prepared to deal with those two groups. Thank you. My parents, they both participated in Serene's massacre. They're nearing the end of their lives, but even now, they lie awake at night and beg the goddess for forgiveness. I became a priest in order to help my parents, but then I was assigned to work at Duke Tanas's villa. When I knew of his terrible deeds, but his position as an imperial center frightened me. I've been silent for far too long. Master Mercenary, you must rescue the Serene's youth. I beg of you. May the goddess guide your hand. Don't worry, I have no intentions of letting that villain steal him from before my very eyes. Here you are. We've been in Begnion for a while now, so tell me something. Why are you still here? Are you pretending to be our friends so you can lance us in the back? You have to understand. I didn't know anything. I was born and raised in the Telrega region of Dane. It's a very remote area. My father was a soldier. I grew up thinking that I, too, would one day be a soldier to make my father proud. My life was simple. I questioned nothing, doubted nothing. Do you know what the first thing that were taught in Dayan schools? Subhumans are evil. Subhumans are the enemy. Subhumans must be eradicated. The army stages periodic subhuman hunts. You'd find refugees from Begnion hiding in our mountains and forests. You participated? You don't get it. That's just how things are in Dane. No one taught me the word Laguz. No one taught me that subhumans could be like this. No one cared. When I saw the bird tribes at the sea, I was convinced that the teachings were true. They were inhuman monsters. But later I saw the dragons push his ship off the reef, and it confused me. What if I had been raised to believe a lie? My heart pounding at my heart pounded it at the thought of it, and my doubts only grew with time. So you decided to remain aboard in order to ascertain the truth? Is that your true motive, isn't it? How did you know? I've known a lot of soldiers, and none would ever accept charity from an enemy. It would wound their pride. Obviously, you have pride to spare, so I knew there was some other factor at play. Oh. Well, have you reached a conclusion? What will you do? I want to stay here. At first, I thought I could protect my own life. That I could prove that subhumans were monsters. But I was wrong, and now things are different. The Lagoos. I wanted to know the truth about them, and I wanted to base that on what I see now, not what I am told by others. In that case, you can stay as long as you like. I appreciate it. I think meeting all of you was a very good thing. La la la, la la la. La la, la la, la dia, dia, la. Hey there! You have a minute? Oh, Captain, how are you today? It's Commander, not Captain. Well, you seem to be enjoying yourself. That is because this garden is so pretty. Devdan loves all plants and flowers. How about you, Commander? I suppose, yeah, they're all right, I suppose. That makes Devdan rather sad. Are you all right is not a very strong feeling. It is boring. You should be more emotional, Commander. Even things you say, even things you're used to will show you something new if you look hard enough and discoveries are exciting. That's what life is all about. At least that's what Devdan thinks. Some disagree, but that makes Devdan upset. You may be onto something. In Crimea, my father told me, when my father was still alive, I thought I was more open to such things, but now I just don't have the time. Honestly, all I can think about is feeding Dan. I have no energy left to spend on flowers. If you talk like that, you will never defeat Dane. What did you say? The war is new. If you're already so focused on preparations, you'll wear out before the fighting begins. Hold on a minute. Convoy. Convoy. take the killer lance. And then we'll need to make a new forged lance. Actually, convoy, give, take. Let's give you a lance. Give you this javelin. We want to forge a weapon, probably. Forge, probably a lance. What do we have in shop? Nothing we need. Armory. We'll probably want to buy more of these. We'll save a forge for Oscar later. I want to forge a bow, I think. Do that. Convoy. I can't believe this place. I can't believe. Eve, is this the place that is where we ended our search yesterday? I realized something a couple days ago. Even in this forest, you could know exactly where you are. Or, you always know exactly where you are, don't you? How could you do that? How could you do that I think it gets the lack of color. But these woods are starting to look the same to me. Yeah, that is a problem. That's a problem. Like, we're approaching a large clearing. I think we should have the apostle and the others wait here. Good idea. Even if we find the heron today, there's no need for them to tramp through the forest with us. We're going to head deeper into the forest and continue our search. Please wait here. If we find the heron, we'll send for you immediately. I understand, my Lord Ike. Everyone, please be careful. We're counting on you. Sigrun, Tanith, may I entrust the princess to your care? Of course. You've no need to worry. We'll protect her with our lives. Very well. Until later. Ah. Serene's Forest. All right. Grail mercenaries, move out. Oh, good. You haven't found haven't you fools found the bird? Haven't you fools found my precious little bird yet? I've no doubt the poor thing is even now quivering with loneliness and cold. Duke Tanas, we've received word that the mercenaries who invaded your villa are in this forest. Blast those wretches. They're here to steal my bird. Their souls are black with greed and jealousy. I have found beauty incarnate, and I will not relinquish it. Only I, Duke Tanas, cannot appreciate its worth. I'm sure that's true, Your Grace, but what about the mercenaries? What should we do about them? Hunt them down like dogs. Let none of them leave this forest alive. They will not rob me of my prize. But, Your Grace, they serve at the behest of the apostle herself. Striking down would be... Leave the apostle to me. I can deal with her once this is finished. All I need from you is silence and obedience. Is that clear? Yes, Your Grace. I beg your pardon. The power-hungry fool. Here they are. Do as Duke Oliver command. Slay them where they stand. Let none of them leave this forest alive, not man, woman, or child. Convenient, because our forces are completely comprised of man, women, and child. Oh, not Duke Tanas' soldiers again. I think it's about time we put an end to these fools. Everyone, listen up, everyone. Let's end this here. Units. No south. We don't need south. We're gonna go for... mapped. I want to see if there's anything worth stealing. If there's nothing worth stealing, I'll just send Volk back for the next part, because I know there's a... what's it called? A physics staff to steal. So we'll send Volk back. Let's bring out Boyd for this group. And then next group will have Rolf and you. Maybe I bring Makalov. Items. You got a band. Okay, I think we're good when it comes to the equipment loadouts. Reposition. Save. And start. Ah. It definitely is a difficult map to actually see it. Physic Marsha. Laguzbo. Nothing to be afraid of here. Do this. Okay, Ike doesn't need his booster now. Growth booster. Man, he grew fast, but not as strong as I expected. Ooh. Yeah. Lightning. Toss the javelin, why not? Put you right here. Next we'll have Marcia attack. Oh, I just realized she's at really low health. And I think would have died. Okay, let's see if Marcia lives. Or not. He lives. Alright, we'll be right back. We'll end this episode here. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and that. Weapon Forge names, and goodbye.